Hi everyone, Becky here. Alright, guess what we're doing? We're doing HSK 7 through 9 vocab. The grind continues. But look at the progress we've made. We're up to 2,200 and something. And we're working backwards from 5,600. So, you know, we're doing alright. 2,200 and something. Yeah. So there's fewer words left than are in the HSK 6 kind of thing. I don't know, trying to stay positive. Okay. So we're gonna finish K this episode. This episode. On this episode of HSK 7 through 9. Alright, so we'll finish K. Since we're working backwards, finish K. We'll begin with J. And J, I think, is the biggest. Maybe Z is the biggest. I'm not sure. There's a lot of words, J words in Chinese. We're going to finish K. 倔. 倔强的倔. I guess it means stubborn or something like this. 他觉得. 他觉得. Oh, I'm sorry. 觉得像头. I'm sorry, I've been studying too much vocab. I get a bit giggly. 他觉得像头. I can't say it with a straight face. Oh, alright. 他觉得像头牛，怎么劝都不听. So he's stubborn as an ox. Okay. 倔. Okay, so do you use this word outside the word 倔强? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. All right. So second tone 倔 is in 倔强, stubborn, obstinate. But here, 倔, there is a fourth tone 倔. I did not know this. So the sentence is probably not 觉得, but it's probably 他觉得像头牛. So he's grumpy. No, he's gruff as an ox. Gruff as an ox. Yeah, my father used to say, beneath this gruff exterior lies an equally gruff interior. Yeah. 他觉得像头牛. 他觉得像头牛. I presume it's this one. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't make sense. 倔强, but 倔. Okay, so let's look it up in the dictionary. So this is fourth tone 倔 we're looking at right now. There is only one definition, so I'll just give it a read and then we'll continue from there. 倔性情直率态度生硬. So it's like forthright. 生硬 is if or something? I don't know. 倔劲. No. This is 掘金. This is to pan for gold or something like this. Dig for gold. 跃进. Okay. What am I supposed to do? 倔强. 进, which 进 is it? 掘进的进. I kind of feel like this is going to be 掘. Unclear. Unclear. The dictionary says it's a fourth tone though, and it's a pretty reliable source, so 倔进. Alright. 倔脾气. So 倔脾气. 我不像他们那样倔脾气. Alright. 倔头倔脑. Alright. 倔头倔脑. 倔头倔脑. So definitely 倔头倔脑. Gruff in manner of gruff in manner and gruff of speech. All right. And 它撅起来就像头牛。哦，撅起来。Okay, this is the AI's one. So this is fourth tone. 起来，撅起来。头牛。Alright. So this is fourth tone. 它撅得像头牛。So he's as stubborn as an ox, or no, as gruff as an ox. Or, yeah, all right. I kind of don't care. I don't think it's that important. Let's continue. 巨额. I presume it's just 巨大的额头. 公司达成了一笔巨额交易. Yeah, so some large amount, numerical amount for like a transaction. Huge sum, an enormous amount. 巨额, yeah, 巨额, not 绝, but 巨额, 巨额. Is it in the dictionary? I'll just see. No, it's not in the dictionary, but 巨 only has one meaning. This one. That? Oh, maybe. In the dictionary, it only has one meaning. 巨. It's defined with one character. 大. 巨 equals 大. 巨款, 巨变, 巨浪. All right. There's a few words, but I don't think we care about it. Let's move on. Let us continue on our mission. What is this? 绝技. 绝 is often used to mean discontinue or end, or like it's the end of. 技 sounds like a technology or a trade or a skill or something like this. 绝技. 绝技. Sorry, I'll have to look it up. It's not listed as a word, 绝技, but 绝 has 绝技 listed as an example. 独一无二的. Okay, so 绝 in here means 独一无二. It's unique, there's nothing like it. 绝技. 老艺人展示了他的独门绝艺. 独门 can refer to like a field of study or something like this, I guess. How do I translate it? This school of thought. The unique school of thought, 绝技. So it's a unique skill. At least according to the dictionary, it's a unique skill. All right. So 绝 here is 独一无二. All right. 绝技, same pronunciation. So this 技 refers to like a trace, a remnant, an element, a vestige, a scar, a mark, something like that. 这种野鸟在本地区已近乎绝迹. Okay, so this 迹 is the vestiges of this wild bird has been nearly 灭绝, wiped out. 绝迹. Yeah, there's 绝种, or one of the words to mean go extinct. So 绝迹, eradicated. All right, 绝迹, is this in the dictionary? I just noticed 绝技, both 绝技 are in the dictionary. I just was looking in the wrong spot. Okay, the first one is literally what I said though. 独一无二的记忆. All right. And the second one is 连踪迹也没有了, 形容彻底灭绝, completely wiped out. So completely wiped out, 绝迹. So 近乎 implies it's almost completely wiped out. 倔强. Yeah, this describes a person, 他性格倔强, he is obstinate. 从不轻易认输. 认输 would be kind of like admit defeat, but also kind of just admit you're wrong or something like this. Or 认输了, or concede or something. Yeah. Okay. 崛起. Yeah, 崛起, I think we'll put it in Google image search. 崛起. Because we need something more vivid than words. 崛起. That wasn't what I was expecting. 浪人崛起. Yeah, it's the rise. I don't know how to explain it. The rise 崛起，一个新的科技强国 technological strong country 正在崛起。So it's a new technological strong country is on the rise. Okay, so it's more figurative than I thought. 崛起，崛起，山峰等凸起。Oh no, it can be non-figurative. It can be literal. Okay, and 兴起，大平均崛起于金田村。Okay, so some army rose up in some village. All right, so there's 崛起. Well, normally what I would have expected it to refer to mountains and things like that. But okay, 浪人崛起. Presumably this is 浪人, the rise of 浪人, or it could be a type of people as well. 星球崛起, the rise of the planet of the apes, something like that. All right. 崛起. So there it is, rise of the planet of the apes. 星, for chimpanzees, what's chimpanzee? The thing is, ape in Chinese is yuan. So let me get the character. Yuan. This is ape in Chinese. Xing refers to a subset of apes. So xing xing. I forget them all. Xing xing. Okay, orangutan, and there's hey xing xing. Oh, hey xing xing is chimpanzee, and I think it's da xing xing, gorilla. But they're all yuan. All right. So just if you don't know that, but monkeys, they have a tail, and apes, they have no tail, and they're kind of like separate phylogenetically. So yeah, you can tell them apart from morphology. Humans are more closely related to apes than monkeys. Yeah. All right. So when it says planet of the apes, we're talking about tailless creatures rather than creatures with tails. Okay. 大圣崛起. Presumably this is 大圣, big saint or something like this. 大圣, great sage. 崛起, the rise of the great sages. I don't know, something like that maybe. Rise of the dragon. 龙之崛起. Yeah, rise of the dragon. All right. Okay. 诀窍, right? 诀窍. 诀窍 is something like knack, the knack of doing something. 诀窍, knack, secret. Secret, but not in a secret. Like, I don't know, the secret to opening a door that's tricky to open. It's not really a secret. It's just that not many people know it. Because usually it's not relevant to most people's lives. 掌握诀窍后，事情就简单多了. Yeah, so 掌握, like it does refer to grasping things, but it's used figuratively to mean grasp the knack. You grasp the knack. After grasping the knack, everything becomes simpler. Once you got the knack of it, once you got the knack of things, you can do it. 诀窍. 觉悟. What is 觉悟? 觉悟. Is this to become aware of something? No, that's 意识到. What is 觉悟? I don't know. 他的正式觉悟很高. This is political awareness. So 觉悟 is awareness in the sense of political awareness. Okay. Oh, it can also mean come to understand, come to realize. 觉悟. All right, I'll need to look this up. All right, 觉悟. Oh, it's in purple. It's been quite a long time since I had a purple highlighter. 觉悟. 有迷感而明白. So from a state of confusion to a state of,有迷惑, from confusion 而明白, from a state of confusion to a state of understanding. So it's a verb. 有模糊 而认清. So from a state of 模糊, also confusion, to a state of recognition, clearly understanding maybe. Okay, 醒悟is a synonym. 他们终于觉悟到，要脱贫致富，必须努力发展生产. All right, so it's very close to 意识到. 意识到 that verb form. 意识到，我意识到 blah 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 blah. 他马上意识到有地方不对了. There is somewhere where it's not quite right. He immediately realized. Okay, 觉悟. So can you use, let's go 觉悟到. Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm 大师一向高兴听人谈说觉悟到自己的无知, aware of their own ignorance. They're pleased, the master is pleased to hear people recognize their own ignorance or being aware of their own ignorance. 他突然觉悟到人并非生来就是自由的. Humans are not born free. I've come to realize. 我突然, I suddenly realized. All right. So it is kind of close to 意识到. It's probably not the end of the world to get those mixed up. Conflate them a little bit. 觉悟, definition 2 is this awareness, political awareness. Let's see what we got. 绝对信仰道理等的认识. It's a kind of 认识, understanding or familiarity almost. 思想觉悟. 思想觉悟. I wouldn't know how to translate that. 思想觉悟. 思想觉悟. Ideological awareness. 思想觉悟. Political consciousness? Maybe more like ideological consciousness. Yeah, that's a better translation. 思想觉悟虽不是很高，但也不能总是只顾小我的利益. So this is a self-deprecating pronoun, is it? 小我, the self. Oh, okay, no. This is the self in some sort of philosophical situation. I had no idea that 小我 is a word. 只顾小我的利益而忘却大我的利益. 大我. 小我 and 大我. This sounds like philosophy. There's little me and big me. And the 我 is the collective and the little me is the individual. Oh, all right. It's really funny because both these characters are like the easiest characters you would ever meet in Chinese. And yeah. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'm still learning words that use those characters somehow. 大我. I could imagine like someone learning Chinese for their first time, their first ever Chinese class, and the teacher teaches them the character 大 and 我. And yeah. And then 20 years later, oh, there's this word 大我. What? Oh, all right, anyway. Ideological consciousness. 政治觉悟政治 political consciousness, political awareness. 他的政治觉悟源于他的成长背景。当时他父母的病让家里缺钱. All right, so she was poor. 父亲的病. Her father was sick, and that's why her family grew up poor, and that's why she is politically aware. All right, next is 觉醒. 觉醒is kind of like wake up in the sense of wake up sheeple. 民族意识正在觉醒. So the people's awareness or consciousness is awakening. Wake up, sheeple. Capital T truth kind of thing. Wake up, sheeple. All right. Okay, 觉醒. So 觉醒. Okay, 醒悟. 觉悟. All right. That's it. Dictionary is not very helpful. Wake up, sheeple. Sheeple. You know this one? 小羊人. 醒醒吧，小羊们. Wake up, sheeple. So this is in English, right? Wake up refers to the kind of waking up is like make yourself politically alert. Yeah, improve your 政治觉悟. 政治觉悟, 对. However, yeah, so instead of saying wake up people, it's wake up sheeple because you're following the crowd, right? Like a sheep. All right. Yeah, but the problem is that it's such a lame thing to say that it kind of undermines your own, your own saying. Yeah, and there was an XKCD comic where it's like, yeah, it's like someone's yelling, wake up, sheeple. Your government is turned against you. Corporations control your every thought. Open your eyes. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up, sheeple. And then the sheeple. Yeah. Good old XKCD, eh? Well, he awoke the sheeple. Yeah. All right. So when I think of 觉醒, I think of wake up in the sense of wake up, sheeple. Yeah. All right. Next is 决议. 决议. What is 决议? I have no idea. In the dictionary. 会议通过了这项决议. Sounds like a plan or a proposal or something in that ballpark. It is a noun. 经议定会议讨论通过的决定. Okay, so it's an approved decision. 决议. Maybe a ratified decision. A resolution of, yeah, a resolution. Or to pass a resolution as a verb. It's not listed as a verb in the dictionary, but all right, let's move on. 决员. Okay, so 决 referring to something in the ballpark of severing. 缘, this could be 缘分 or something like this. I'm not sure. 相交可以导电绝缘. This is an insulator, right? Rubber is an insulator, not a conductor. 绝缘. Oh, okay. So insulate. All right. But so that's the AI's example. 绝缘 to sever contact with, right? Or to have no contact or cut off from. All right, 绝缘. That's what I would have guessed. To have no contact with. 绝缘. Here it is. Oops. 绝缘. 跟外界的某一事物隔绝. So you're separated. 隔绝 is more like physical, but maybe it's not necessarily. 不发生接触. So you're no longer in contact with 事物, some kind of matter, not just people, it seems. 自那次病后便与吸烟绝缘了. So from smoking, 与吸烟 smoking 绝缘. Well, that didn't help. 绝缘不良. Is that a saying? No. 绝缘. So it doesn't have to be people, is I guess the takeaway message. 为安全起见, 该元件做了绝缘处理. So this is electrical insulation. 元件. Another, so we saw 部件 and what was the other one? 零件. So what is 元件? Maybe 元件 is like 零件. I don't know. What is 元件? I have to add it to the list of 件s. 元件, 电子元件, 零件. This is 零件. So these look more mechanical. And what was the other one? 部件. 部件 was like a hard drive or something like this, right? Wasn't it? What's that? What is this? 看着部件. 部件. So these are radicals, right? What's the word for radical? I don't know. I always use 偏旁. Oops, not that one. Not 偏偏, but 偏旁. I always use 偏旁. The components. 部首. This one. Not 部首. This one is for radicals. The dictionary lookup method. Yeah. Which the English word radical seems to have evolved over time. And people seem to use radical and component interchangeably. Some people would say that's wrong, but all right. 部件. But there is a 部件 that means component. Okay, components of a car or whatever. Anyway, 元件 is another one. 结缘. How do we get onto this topic? Oh yeah, so we're insulating an electrical component. Right. 塑料合成树脂. This is resin. 塑料合成树脂. Okay, 合成. 合成 is a compound, so plastic compound resin. All right. 被广泛应用到各种产品中，包括电线和绝缘层. Okay, so this is electrical insulation. A layer of electrical insulation. Sometimes I look at what I've searched for. It's like, well, how did I get onto that? Okay, 基本绝缘. Okay, 绝缘. Electrical insulation. What's this? This is Genshin Impact. 绝缘之起因. I remember this set of artifacts being particularly important for, is it Raiden Shogun and I think Yelan, and maybe also like 星球. Is it 星球? I forget. Yeah. But it's an important set. Yeah, 星球. 相邻. No. 相邻. 夜兰. Yeah. And 雷剑将军. Raiden Shogun. See? I played it. I got this one. I pronounced 星球 wrong, no? 相邻. Xiangling likes that set. I don't know. These are all very good characters. So you can get the national team. I don't reckon. Well, Ganyu. I don't have these characters. I like Rosaria, Loshalia. This is the Luxingzhou. With Dendro alignment. Zhongli. I have Zhongli, but Zhongli doesn't have a better set. Zhongli, and this is Deya. 德西亚. All right, these are the artifacts, and you spend your time grinding artifacts in this game. And yeah, either that or you just pay a lot of money. like thousands of dollars kind of money. If you don't feel like grinding, you probably still have to grind. Anyway, oh yeah, 结缘. So what's the relevance here? 结缘的起因. What's 起因? Flag emblem or something? Oh, this is called This is in English called the emblem of severed fates. So this is severed fates. This is the emblem of severed fates. So this is severed fate, right? Severed 绝 fate 缘分. So this is the emblem of severed fate. All right. If you play Genshin Impact, that's really cool. But if not, you're like, what's going on? Yuan. All right. Yeah, all right. So sever contact with people or insulate. Let's move on. Okay. Okay, this one, what is it? 抉择, 抉择. So it's like kind of like 选择, but 抉择 is like a more formal version, more important version, I guess. 抉择, literary. Okay. 面临两难抉择，他犹豫不决，抉择。All right, 抉择. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, 抉择，挑选，选择. All right. So it's a fancy version of 选择. There was another one. I think it's like 虚着, something like this. If I remember correctly. No, I don't. I remember there being a very fancy one. 1 second. Yeah, I think maybe it's in this document, but yeah. I don't remember if this is exactly it, right? 关于公布2019年汉语水平考试考点，作为孔子学院奖学金推荐机构名单的通知 Yeah, it's just a notice about Confucius Institute scholarships. Okay, 汉考国际遴选 Yeah, this one, 遴选 that's a bit out there, isn't it? 遴选遴选国内高校及国外机构 HSK 考点作为2019年孔子学院 Yeah. So I probably saw something like this and thought, all right, this feels like it's like 选择, but I have a degree from BLCU. That's kind of what it feels like to me when I read this. It's like I spent many years of my life going to BLCU. I'm going to choose the most flowery words possible. That's how it feels when I encounter words like that. Anyway, how did we get onto this? We're just talking about 抉择. All right, anyway, 抉择. Okay, 角逐. Yeah, I don't know this. I saw it momentarily in the dictionary just now. I looked at it and thought, I won't need that one. Apparently I will. 角逐. What does it mean? 角逐. 武力竞争武力竞争竞斗武力 is like force or power or something like this. 竞相取胜. So it's something like tussle or vie for or something like this. Tussle. I can't believe it. I can't believe that came out like that. Tussle. 两队将角逐最后的冠军。角逐 tussle. All right, that's yeah. Tussle. It's such a rare word. And the fact that I just said, oh, it's something like tussle, and then it was tussle. I was like, come on. I've probably used the word tussle, like 4 or 5 times in my life. Most of them in this video. Tussle. 角逐, it is a verb. 角逐最后的冠军. All right. What's the logic here? 角 compete. Okay, what's the 逐? One by one? Pursue, is it? There's 追逐. This one. So probably it's the same 逐 as in this one. 追逐. 角逐. All right. 居高不下. 居高不下. I don't know this one. It looks like a 成语. 居 to live high, no down. 不下。OK，近期房价依然居高不下。So presumably it's going up a lot. I don't know what the logic is though. 居高不下 remain high. Okay, 居 Okay, so it lives high and does not go down. Okay, that makes sense now. 居高不下，居高不下，居高不下。Sorry. 1 second. I'll pause. I don't know. It's not in the dictionary, but I've noticed I've already added it to the dictionary. Okay, 居高不下. We'll put it in here and see what comes up. 居高不下，居高不下是汉语成语，拼音为居高不下，blah blah 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 blah，核心意象，描述物价、利息、利率，等。So commodity prices and interest rates，等，持续处于高位，且无回落倾向的状态。Alright. Yeah, so the Jew, I guess it just means live high. What else could it mean? Yeah, probably figurative. But the rest kind of makes sense. 居高不下 Yeah, 房价 the housing prices. 居高不下不下居高居高居高不下 Alright. 鞠躬 This is 鞠躬Yeah, 鞠躬 more common in Japan, but also happens here in China. 鞠躬鞠了个躬鞠了躬 鞠了一躬 It's a separable verb, so you can say 鞠了躬鞠了躬鞠躬鞠躬So sometimes in China, after someone gives a speech, let's say 演讲 So after giving a speech, you might 鞠躬 Yeah, this is more China style bowing, right? I don't know, maybe 鞠躬Yeah. 国际商务礼鞠躬有什么讲究 I don't know. Who is that? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. 在国际商务礼仪中，真挚的问候、得体的礼节，不仅能创造愉快的气氛，还能给对方留下良好的第一印象。Alright. 从而有利于双方合作的成功。7月8日，美国 Okay, so this is 2023. 美国财长耶伦在与我国相关领导会面时，一连3次鞠躬，第一鞠躬，鞠1次躬，鞠2次躬，鞠3次躬。Yeah, all right. 引发热议。Is this an issue? 那么鞠躬有什么讲究呢？国际见面礼有哪些呢？今天来详细说说。鞠躬礼，鞠躬是中国、日本、韩国等亚洲国家普遍使用的传统礼节。起源于中国。Alright. 在社交场合使用的频率比较高。Yeah, so you do see it in like workplaces and things like this as well, right? Yeah, it's this kind of formal attire thing. 如晚辈对长辈 sorry 长辈鞠躬，下级对上级鞠躬，在分奖 Oh yeah, when you're giving prizes, if you're collecting, I don't know, you collect it, you could bow, like surprise, 讲演, yeah, 讲演, 演讲, sorry, 演讲, 接待外宾, 接待领导, 演员, 谢幕, oh yeah, but okay, actors at the end of a play or something will bow. Yeah, that's pretty normal to bow. 等情况时鞠躬. Yeah. So bowing for stage plays and things like that, yeah. That's not just a kind of not an Asian thing really. Or I don't know, like anyway, do men and women bow differently? I don't know. Let's put it in Google image search, see what comes up. I've never actually thought about this. All right. 男士鞠躬. 男士鞠躬. So you put your hands flat on your your lower abdomen towards your groinal region. Is that right? Or to your sides? Yeah, that looks like you need the bathroom. Yeah, this is Japanese style, right? To the sides. That looks very Japanese to me. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Maybe I should just copy this. They're both very similar. Okay, so 女士鞠躬. You put your left hand on top, is it? I don't know if this is relevant. 儿童鞠躬. I don't know, like this. But I'm pretty sure women are meant to do the hand crossing thing like this. Because I've never seen women bow without doing the hand crossing thing. I don't know why. That's just the rules. All right, so you got to put your left hand on top of your right hand, and I can't really do it on on the camera, but you know. All right, like this. All right. All right, this is culture. Yeah, I like this one. All right. Oh, this one's different. 女鞠躬, 尊重文化传统. This one's different, right? Because she has her hands on her knees. Why does she have her hands on her knees? This is what I would expect. So it's left hand on top of right hand. Is it always like that? Left hand on right hand on left hand. Are they different? I don't know. Okay, so this is Dugong. This would be, there's like an esteemed guest or something like that, right? And this is like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And everyone's like, encore, encore. Magician trick, Dugong. All right. I don't know, maybe we don't need to go into all the details. For sure. Okay. This is not Dugong. Is that Dugong? This is, I don't know, namaste. This is not Dugong. Where's all the Dugonging? All right, let's move on. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked. 他向老师深深鞠了个躬. All right. Yeah. So you can do it if you come to China, but if you're going to do it in China, you can do it after you like give a speech and you go 谢谢大家, right? 谢谢大家. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe yeah. 谢谢大家鞠了个躬. 谢谢大家. And 鞠躬. Yeah. 谢谢大家. And then bow at the end of your speech. Not like that. Like this. Like the teddy bear. 谢谢大家. I don't know. People are usually flexible if you're not brought up on this. Okay. 聚焦. 焦 can refer to like a focus, such as of a lens or something like this. 聚 is often like a gathering. 聚焦, I'm expecting maybe people or something to gather at a focal point. 所有人的目光都 聚焦在舞台上. All right, so they're all focusing on what's on stage. What's on stage? Maybe someone is 鞠躬营. 聚焦, 聚焦, focus. So is this the focus of a lens? Let's put foci. 焦点. 焦点 is the focus. 焦点 is the focus of a lens. Okay. 聚焦, focus of attention, light, electron, beam. All right, so it can be other forms of focus. A lens. 从聚焦一件事开始. So, what if I put in, how do I focus my camera? 我怎么对焦 focus a camera? Yeah, this is an issue, isn't it? 对焦, 自动对焦 automatic focus. 对焦. All right. Anyway. 聚焦, everyone's like 聚 implies a group, so I'm guessing a group of people focusing on something. 聚焦, actually, we've got a dictionary. Let's look it up in the dictionary. 聚焦, 聚焦. Wow, I haven't studied it. I've studied lots of words with 聚 in it before, though. 聚焦, 使一束光聚在一起. So to cause a bundle of light to gather together. Okay, 比喻视线、注意力等集中于一点. So line of sight or attention to be concentrated on a certain point. Right. Anyway. 聚精会神. Okay, so I believe this is just a fancy way of saying like concentrate or focus your attention on something, but 聚, same 聚, so it's kind of gathering things together. 精 here is probably your 精神, your attention or something like this. 精神 is here, 聚精神. 聚会精神. Oh wait. 聚会 is a word, but 聚会, this is like a meeting though, isn't it? And 精神 is a word. 精神 is also a word. 聚会精神. So your attention is having a meeting. 聚会精神, I don't know. 聚精会神, concentrate one's attention. 聚精会神, 学生们聚精会神地听讲. All right, 聚精会神. Okay, 集中精神注意力高度集中. All right, so your 精神, your concentration or your 注意力, your attention, it's focused. There's a high degree of focus on something. All right. We talked about this one, 咀嚼. 咀嚼. These characters are relatively rare, but 咀嚼. Especially the 咀. I think it's only in this word, right? I don't know. 咀. 咀, maybe. I don't know. It's chew. 咀嚼. You chew your food, kind of chew. 吃饭时要细嚼慢咽. No, 咽, fourth tone, right? I always get that one wrong. 细嚼慢咽. So this character can be pronounced 嚼 and 嚼, but maybe in some 成语 you should use 嚼 and not 嚼. But in this word it's 嚼, 咀嚼, to chew. The AI didn't give us this word, but 咀嚼. 手术后你咀嚼和吞咽都会感到困难. So chewing and swallowing after surgery, it may be very difficult. 咀嚼肌肌肉 muscles. So 咀嚼肌 chewing muscles. 咀嚼. All right, so This dictionary says think over. Let's see what this dictionary says. We have more than one dictionary. Yes, we have one dictionary, but we haven't had second dictionary. 咀嚼, 咀嚼. Oh, all right, give me a moment. Yeah, okay, so 咀嚼. Oh, I didn't color in 咀嚼. I found 咀, but not 咀嚼. 咀嚼. Third tone, second tone, 咀嚼. But I find this one okay to pronounce for some reason. 咀嚼. 用牙细嚼食物. So use your teeth to finely chew your food. 比喻对事物反复体会. Okay, 耐人咀嚼. So there is this think over, mull, or hold on. 体会. 会 isn't necessarily mull over. 耐人咀嚼. 耐人咀嚼. So this is some sort of 成语. Let's put it in here. 耐人咀嚼. Okay, 指耐人寻味. 耐人寻味. Thought-provoking. Oh yeah, we did this one, didn't we? 耐人寻味. There was some 耐人寻味. There was some obscure meaning of 耐, wasn't there? I forget. In this one. So it's thought-provoking. 耐人咀嚼. 耐人咀嚼. So in this particular phrase, it has that extra meaning. All right. I think almost always it means literally chew your food. 居留. Okay, so 留 is remaining somewhere, as in stagnating, not moving forward, not moving on kind of thing. 居 refers to something that is restrained in some way. So 居留 is detained. So if you're detained by a police officer, they will use this word. 拘留. 拘留, detain as a prisoner, keep somebody in custody. 他因酒驾被行政拘留. 酒驾, so alcohol driving. Yeah, drunk driving. 酒驾. Yeah, in China it's a very serious thing. You really want to be zero. In Australia, if you're on a full license, you can have a little bit. Legally. It doesn't mean it's safe. It just means legally you can. Yeah, but yeah. It just means sometimes if you're going out partying with your mates and you can have one, you can have two maybe, and then wait an hour or so and then drive. And in Australia, that would be all right. On a full license as well. You need the full license. And all right in the sense of it's legal, not that it's safe. Yeah. Ideally, zero is safest. Yeah. Anyway, 拘留. 拘留, detain prisoner in custody. 拘留. Just to bring it home, 拘留. Yep. 拘留. 拘留所. Oh, okay. So this is where people get 拘留. Okay. 拘留所. 他在拘留所. 女监狱. 监狱 is a jail, right? Or prison / jail. 拘留所. All right. 拘留. 他拘留了. 拘留室. Okay, so 室. So this is 拘留室. So she's detained in the detention cell or something like this. 拘留室. 拘留. Lots of bars. This one looks more comedic, right? They don't usually put paper bags over your head. 拘留. All right. What's this? 美学拘留室. Okay, so why are they smiling? I don't know. Presumably this is not a serious one. All right, let's move on. Okay, 剧目. I've got nothing. 剧目. 剧. So there's 剧 in the sense of 电视剧的剧. There's 剧 in the sense of 家具的具. 目 pertains to your eyes. It's also used in things like 项目 program 这出经典剧目再次上扬剧目 So it sounds like an item on like a play, something like this. Theatrical piece. 剧目 So the 剧 would be 电视剧的剧，戏剧的剧，戏剧的剧。So 剧目 would be 项目的目，戏剧的项目。I presume that's what the dictionary is going to tell me when I find it. 剧目，戏剧的名目。Oh, I was close. 戏剧的名目。So the dictionary was 戏剧的名目。What is 名目？Fame, I'm gonna live forever. I presume 名目 means 有名的项目。All right. It wasn't in the English dictionary. Let's move on. This is Jun in the sense of Yan Jun, right? Yeah, I'm not really good with this one. Jun. Smart, eminent, handsome, talented. So, Yan Jun. No. Yes, this one. Oh. 这些严峻的问题. Is that not a word? I thought that was a word. All right. 1 second. Okay, that's not a word. 严峻 is a word. This is a word. It's a different character. 严峻. Okay. So I gave you bad advice. What is this character? What is this character? Jun. All right, give me a sec. Jun. I got the pronunciation right at least. Jun. 相貌美好. Okay, so it's an adjective meaning attractive. Whoa. 1 second. Right. There's a word in the dictionary. It's 俊俏. This one, 俊俏. Attractive and intelligent. 俊俏. This is relatively rare character. 俊俏. Okay, so 俊俏 and 长得俊. 长得俊. So handsome. Appears, looks handsome. 俊. 英俊. Handsome. 英俊 is the word. All right, that's the word I should recognize. 英俊 with this one. 英俊. 才智出众. That's definition 1. So that's not describing someone's handsomeness. That's describing someone's 才智. 才智. Sorry, this one. Ability and wisdom. Okay. But all right, number 2 is 容貌俊秀有精神. 俊秀. There's another one. 俊秀. Let's put this in Google image search. 俊秀. Okay, so these are 俊秀 people, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe Chinese beauty standards are different to mine. 俊秀. Or is this guy's name? Chen Junxiu. Oh, come on. Okay. His name is Handsome. Handsome Chen. All right. What am I supposed to do with that? All right. Yingjun. All right. So this is Yingjun. These guys are Yingjun, are they? They're pretty boys. 英俊，英俊，年轻英俊的男人，英俊，英俊。All right. So Jun is handsome, describing males, right? Jun. I think it's just males. Oh. Don't know. I think it is. Attractive males, but attractive, they don't look like they're like tanked out or anything. They just look handsome. Yeah, different beauty standards. All right. Let's move on. June. This June refers to evenly, so such as spread evenly or homogeneously or this sort of thing. Oh, it's also used in classical. No, it's also used in modern Chinese as well, isn't it? To mean all or every. Yeah, no, it's used still to mean all, but yeah, often you see it in these words. 成绩分布均匀, evenly distributed, like butter on bread or something like this. 均匀. Yeah, I don't know. This wasn't the best example. Is that 均匀 and this is not 均匀? I don't know. You want to allocate resources evenly, homogeneously. 均匀. Yeah. 均匀. Is there anything else we need to know about 均匀? Or just 均? 1 second, please. All right, the dictionary has 平. Oh, 匀. What does 匀 mean, actually? 匀 means 均. All right. So the dictionary defines 均 as 平, 匀, 相当. So it's like even or identical. So 平均. Oh, 平均. Actually, there is one important word. 平均. What is this one? This is average. Yeah, I do know that. 平均. Actually, there's another important word. 人均. This is per capita. 平均,人均,均匀. What is 均等? 均等, equal, fair, impartial. And number 2 is 全都. Okay, 均好. All right, so this is the all. 均好. I'm going to cheat and put like that. Okay. So A, okay. 润湿性, 在润湿性均好. Wettability and wettability. Yeah, I remember in high school once, our teacher taught us the word wetted. Wetted, which is actually a word, wetted. It was hilarious. The word wetted. And it is actually a word, but yeah, it was hilarious to us as students learning the word wetted. So we spent the rest of the the rest of the week using the word wetted for a long time. Wetted. Anyway. Okay. 也变湿. Okay. Wetted. That's very wetted. I don't know. I don't know. All right. It seems today's batch is going to be a bit challenging, but what is this? 竣工. I do not know what this character is. 新教学楼已竣工. Well, it refers to some stage of work. It's either commenced work or completed work. 竣工. Complete a project. All right. All right. So 竣 is yet another word for complete, finish. Okay. Do you know the others? So there's like 结束. 结束. There's 完毕. There's like 终止. Yeah, it's a little different. So we've got 竣工. So this is complete in the sense of successfully complete your work or project. 竣工. So the dictionary has, actually, what's that? 竣工验收? Oh, okay. So 竣工验收. Sorry, 竣工验收. 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 So presumably this is like the work completion, like checking, the checking to see if everything's up to scratch. It's like you go along and go, yep, concur, concur, concur. Yep, you definitely have finished this work. All right. 竣工, 竣工日期, 竣工资料. Okay, 竣工. In the dictionary, we also have 军事情, 军事. 军事. This one, 军事. 本科学快要军事. So it'll be over soon. Yeah, it's not in the dictionary, so I'm not expecting it to be, whoops. Not expecting it to be especially critical. And, okay. 大功告竣. 大功告竣. It's 功的功. 大功告竣. 告竣. To be completed. So maybe this is just the word I should look at. 工程全部告竣. 告竣. All right. Another complete work kind of thing. All right. Is there anything else we need to know? 提前竣工. 新校舍已经竣工. All right. It's construction projects. 竣工. 竣工. 军工. What? What could 军工 mean? Military palace. 他父亲是一名职业军工. Sorry, it's not gong, it's guan. They're similar looking characters. Yeah, this one is gong and guan li. So do you see the difference? This is gong, gong dian the gong, and this is guan li the guan, official. They look kind of similar. They're different characters. So this is not jun gong, it is jun guan. Junguan, military official. That makes it, if you know the character, it's not a big deal. Officer, okay. I don't know the official ranks. Junguan, I don't know. Could you tell who is who? Junguan? I have no idea. I would expect an officer to be in like their 60s or something like this. So when I look at these young fellas, I'm thinking maybe you're not Jungong. You could be Jungong. And by Jungong, I mean Junguan. Junguan. 军校该培养什么样的未来军官 officer? I don't know. Maybe we should look it up. All right. So 中国人民解放军陆军军衔 so army ranks. So here they use 军官, right? 军官 officer. So I've not been in the military, so don't expect expertise here. But my understanding is, so officers are pretty high ranking. Okay, 07是陆军 army 军官 and this is his name 东城福的国防部长常万全上将 General Admiral. But I think the general thing you need to notice are the shoulders. What are they called? Epaulettes or something like this. And if there's lots of stars, that's a big deal. And here, this is what we're meant to look at. Okay. 向降, that's the highest, is it? Okay. 向降, 中降, 少降. So these are all very high, my understanding. So 大校, senior colonel. 上校, 中校, lieutenant colonel or lieutenant colonel, depending on where you're from. 校校, 上尉. So 中尉, 校尉, 学员. Okay, student gets nothing. It's a line. 校尉, second lieutenant. 中尉, lieutenant, first lieutenant. All right. 上尉, captain. All right. I have no idea. Because the problem is, oh, wow. What's up here? They've got guan. There's different guans. Which ones count as guans? I don't know. Presumably 学员 doesn't count as guan. Like 军官. I don't know. Yeah, presumably different countries have different standards for these, and it's like not consistent between countries. It's not like they're consulting each other. 边疆. No, 尖江. So that's the English word. Epaulette. Epaulette. I don't know how to pronounce it. But, okay, 尖江. So it's like shoulder stamp. Shoulder stamp. Okay, 临江. Collar insignia. Oh, they're different, are they? Very similar. It's just a different part of the formal attire. Okay, so let's give it to the AI. Which of these are 军官? Which of these are 军官? Among these, 将官, 校官, and 尉官 are all types of 军官. 学员 is not. Okay, so all of these. So all of these except 学员. Whoops. I made a typo. I'll edit. So all of these are, okay. 军官, these are all 军官. 上将, 中将, 少将. Okay, so 将. So the general, okay, when it's a military one, it's fourth tone. All right. 大校, 上校, 中校, 中校, 少校. Oh wow, that's really hard to say. 少校, 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 少校. 上尉, 中尉, 校尉. All right. To be honest, lieutenant is a bit challenging. Lieutenant. Colonel. Yeah, that's also not lieutenant colonel. Could you imagine learning English and getting to lieutenant colonel and going, oh dear. I give up. I'm never learning English. The others are probably not a big deal. Rear admiral. I don't even know what these are, what these mean. All right, let's continue. Now that we're all experts on the military. Okay, 均衡. Yeah, 均衡. So we saw 均 is even, 衡 is also balanced, right? 注意, 营养均衡. So this is pay attention to a balanced nutrition. 均衡. Yeah, I think so the dictionary just says it's the same as 平衡. Yeah. As opposed to 失衡. 平衡. Balance, as all things should be. 失衡. Lose balance, imbalanced. Okay. 军舰. So 舰 refers to a warship. 军舰, military warship, kind of a tautology, but anyway. 舰 warship, 军舰 yeah. 军舰驶向深蓝海域. Yeah, so I'll just give, maybe you know what a military warship looks like, but here you go. All right. Okay, 骏马. 骏马 is something like, I don't know, it's like a good horse. Like a colt or a steed or, I don't know, something, a horse that is good. I'm not a horse person. 骏马, fine horse. Wow, all right. 骏马草原上奔跑着一匹骏马. Yeah, 骏马 is a good horse, basically, as opposed to a bad horse. 骏马. The other one you might see is 千里马. So 千里马 is a horse that's capable of running 千里, I guess. 10,000-mile horse, but Chinese mile. Why is it 10,000 and not 1,000? That's a good question. When people say that's a good question, it means they don't know the answer. People are weird. 千里马. Yeah, 千里马. All right, 骏马, 千里马. Okay, 俊俏. So when we looked at Jun, we looked at 俊俏. 俊俏 is like pretty boy. No, it's not. Maybe it is. Attractive and intelligent, charming, elegant. But it's kind of, does it only describe men? Yeah. I think pretty boy is not too bad, actually. Pretty boy. They do kind of look like pretty boys to me. All right, 1 second. All right, 俊俏. The dictionary says 形容词口语口头话 I should say. So for oral language, 相貌好看. Yeah, looks good. But I don't know, if you put it into Google image search and they give you lots of men, I feel like oh, what's this? Lol. No, that's her name, right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's ask the AI. Is this more likely to describe a man or a woman? Really? Okay, so when it describes men, it's like it's pretty boy in the sense of rather delicate. Delicate like a woman. 他长得十分俊俏. Okay, so 英俊 for men. 俊俏 for men might imply he's pretty and soft, less rugged. All right. All right. But why does it, let's put it into Baidu instead. 1 second. So if we put 俊俏, if we put 俊俏 into Baidu image search, yeah. That's really interesting. We have like a change of gender. That's interesting because Google's like pretty boys. There's more male than female over at Google, but Baidu is more female than male. All right. So what's the take-home message here? 俊俏. I don't know. What should I do? Should I go and try and find examples in the wild? So what you can do, so we go to Google, and if you go 俊俏 and then put site.cn, and it'll give you like websites from Chinese. You kind of want it in the wild though. So go for one of the later ones and see someone accidentally using it. 俊俏. Where is 俊俏 used? Li Junqiao. It's the author's name. Okay, apparently 俊俏 is commonly a name. That didn't help. 俊俏. Okay, 清雅俊俏, 气韵生动. So, okay, 整幅作品结体宽博，俊俏清新的细条走势. What are we describing? 作品. Where's the 作品? We don't have 作品. 俊俏. 外形俊俏，内在智慧，不大亚运场馆，年底，全部。This is what? I'm having a craziness thing going on here. Jungong, do you remember? We studied this like 10 seconds ago. Jungong. Here. This is the first time I've studied Jungong, or at least I remember studying Jungong. And there it is, Jungong. That's wild. I feel like it's just blowing my mind, right? Is this not blowing your mind? I mean, come on. You study these obscure words thinking, oh, I'll never see it in the real world. And there it is, there. Jungong. Oh my word. All right, so they built this. Well, they built 5 of them, I guess. They're attractive and intelligent. Some kind of Yun. Okay, so this is like for Asian games, stadiums for the Asian games. All right, so Junqiao should refer to people. However, and this is a big however, if we put quotes, we can use it figuratively. Junqiao. I don't know. I'll just click on random links, see what comes up. 俊俏，漂亮朋友。俊俏 where's 俊俏? Which one is 俊俏? Paddington, who is Paddington? I don't know. 俊俏绅士，绅士 is going to be man. 俊俏绅士，魅力十足。That's him. He's the one who's 俊俏. He's got feminine charms. 我愿王俊俏. Oh, no, this is a name. 俊俏. Yu Junqiao. This is 哪吒. 哪吒之魔童闹海. So 哪吒 has a background story. I remember he so 闹海, like he aggravated the sea or something like this. 好俊俏. So he is 俊俏. All right. 俊俏. I'm kind of feeling like this is a guy thing more than a girl thing, you know. 俊俏. Does he look 俊俏? Is this like someone, no, it's from Facebook. Someone's like checking out their professor. It's like, oh, my professor's hot. Snap. Yeah. Is that how it works? 长得俊俏. Yeah. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do with this information? All right. These are Chinese pages. 俊俏. Guy. A few girls over here. Guy. All right. 俊俏. All right. What's it say? 俊俏男性. You say 俊俏美女? No, I got my tone wrong, didn't I? 俊俏美女. 俊俏美女. 俊俏轻浮, etc. 俊俏. Okay. Yu Junqiao. It's someone's name. What's your? How did you get your name, Yu Junqiao? I don't know. 俊俏. 打开新浪 no. 俊俏. Where's 俊俏? Here you go. 俊俏美女. Okay, she is 俊俏. All right. 俊俏. That didn't work. All right. 俊俏. Now try and forget 俊俏. Really hard. 俊俏. That's 竣工. 俊俏 is here. Okay, 军事. I'm pretty sure you can just guess what that means. 军 army, 事 is matters. Matters in the sense of like tasks and things that need doing. Military affairs. 他对军事战略 Okay, military affairs or military strategy 很感兴趣. 军事战略. All right. 君子 We saw this one, didn't we? 君子. This is like noble or gentleman, something like this. 君子, nobleman, person of noble character. 君子之交,知道 what? 君子之交. This is 淡河水. Is this a 成语? Oh, okay. 君子之交淡如水. 淡如水. All right. So this looks like a 歇后语. A gentleman's friendship insipid as water. What does it mean though? But what does it mean? The dictionary doesn't explain what it means. Oh, hello. All right, yeah, this is how I end up with ridiculously many tabs open. And then I go back and look at them. It's like, well, how did we get onto these topics? All right, 君子之交淡如水. Okay, so dan, what does dan here mean? Light, is it? So a gentleman's friendship insipid as water. 是一则来源于文人作品的成语。What's the meaning though? Okay, 意为君子交往平淡如水. So it's not very good. Is that right? Okay, 不为名利，不为名利，不伤虚华. Okay, 交 is 交情. 该成语在句中多做状语。分句 we don't need to know that. I want to know its meaning. Oh, there's a whole story, is there? Uh-oh. Not in the dictionary, but I noticed in the dictionary I added one. And it begins with 君子 as well. 君子一言，驷马难追。君子一言，驷马难追. Okay, so first of all, this character, it looks really hard until you realize it means 4 horses. And the character is horse with 4. And now it's like, oh, that's pretty obvious. Okay. 君子一言，驷马难追. So if a noble person says something, even 4 horses cannot tear it apart, kind of thing. Yeah. So a nobleman's word is his bond. But let's go back. This one, I need to figure out what this is. Right, we got this. 君子之交淡如水. So a gentleman's, so 交 here was friendship. Okay, 交情. 君子之交, a gentleman's friendship is light as water? I don't know. It's translated to insipid as water. What does insipid mean? I don't know this word in English. Devoid of qualities make for spirit or character. Not having strong flavor, not having interest or energy. All right, so that is not a positive word. 很多人都误解了下一句更经典. All right. So can you see that? About as good as it's going to get. 君子之交淡如水. 这句话很多人都知道，但却有部分人误解了这句话的真正含义。君子一词最早见于先秦时期的典籍。典籍 is the early Qin dynasty. So this is like thousands of years ago. 起初有着君王之子的含义。Okay, so the noble's son. 而后君子一词被赋予了道德的含义。自此君子一词有了德性。So originally it referred to the son of the nobleman rather than the nobleman themselves. Okay, 指人格高尚、道德品质坚豪之人。义是对别人的尊称。 很多人认为君子之交淡如水这句话的意思，就是指君子之交的交情应平淡的如水，没有必要太过亲密。这其实是一种误导的解释。All right, it doesn't mean that. So what does it mean? 三国时期的刘关张so this is Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei, right? Liu Guan Zhang. Which one's Liu Bei? This one? I don't know. I better not guess. This one. This one is distinctive. I remember this. This is Guan Yu. Let's move on. OK，三兄弟关系往往都是亲密无间的。史书中说，他们恩若兄弟，亲则同床。Okay, so they're as close as brothers and like they sleep together. 亲，但他们兄弟之间，也确实诠释了君子之交淡如水这句话。如早年时期磨难多重的不离不弃，又如关羽的千里走单骑。What is this? 千里走单骑。那么君子之交淡如水的真正含义究竟是什么呢？ Yeah, well, just tell me. 薛仁贵是唐朝时期著名的将军。Why is it 将军 first tone here? Why is it first tone when fourth tone? I'm so confused. Is there an error? Because here it's first tone. 将军，他虽然北魏河东王薛 ，this is 薛 right？ 薛安都的刘氏孙 ，all right，但到了他这一代时，便已经家道中落，因此薛仁贵少年时的生活十分贫苦。他幼年丧父，天生臂力惊人。It's just arm strength. He's frightfully strong. 加上刻苦练武，因此他武功超群。只因出于贫寒之家，一直得不到别人的赏识。长大成人后的薛仁贵娶了妻子，家庭的负担就更重了。辛辛苦苦耕种土地，收获的粮食只能勉强解决温饱，所以薛仁贵就搬到了窑洞里住。窑洞 ，so 窑 is a kiln, is it? Kiln. He lived in a kiln or something like this. Oh no, it's another place. It's the name of a place named after a kiln. 薛仁贵有一位同乡。Like, where's the story? Not the story. Where's the answer to the question? I want to know what it means. Oh, wow, I would have been here forever. Okay. 综上所述，君子之交淡如水，并不是指君子之间的感情平淡的像水一样 ，OK， 而是他们之间有着纯洁的友谊 ，a pure friendship，so it's pure like water， All right. 不会含有什么功利之心. Oh, no benefit, right? No utility. So friendships between gentlemen or noblemen or nobles are pure without requiring a kind of utility. 而小人之间的感情往往建立在相互利用的基础上. Yeah. So yeah, between little people, 小人, little people in the sense of they have small character. They're not noble. They're interested in personal gains through friendships and so on. 当这种利益不能满足时，分散也是早晚的事. So yeah, if you're not getting your interests, if you cannot satisfy your interests, you kind of go away. I think, yeah. All right. All right, so Junzi is nobleman, or noble person, I guess, but usually men. 举棋不定. Yeah, I feel like I'm going really slow. Oh no, we haven't got that far to go. 举棋不定. I am going a bit slow. So I don't know what this means. This qi refers to chess, like Chinese chess or wei qi. Not even Chinese chess, wei qi, it's go. 举棋不定. I'm not sure. 选专业时他举棋不定. Oh, no, 棋 can be 棋子. So 棋子 can be a chess piece. So I think the imagery we're meant to be thinking of, someone has a chess piece. Okay, pretend this is a chess piece. So it's like, I'm going to make this move. Oh, hold on. Right? Like we're 举棋不定. 举棋不定. So we're raising our chess piece, ready to make a move, and it's like, oh, hold on. Yeah. So, okay, 举棋不定. All right, this is yet another hesitation. There's like too many words for hesitation in Chinese. Yeah, it's not in the dictionary, but I think it's fairly self-explanatory from that. 举棋不定. Yeah, so it is chess, but so like international chess, 国际象棋 is not so popular in China. I realize I do say that during the time that Ding Liren, or not long after Ding Liren became world champion, but it's not as popular as in other countries. So I feel like we're picking up our kind of chess piece and going, oh, hold on, and dilly-dallying and flim-flamming and and ahhing and all that sort of thing. All right. I presume those words mean what I think they mean. They might not. Okay, 剧情, 剧. So this 剧 would be 戏剧, a play, or maybe 电视剧, 连续剧, something like this. Some sort of show. And 情 would be the plot, I guess, 情节. 剧情, whoa. It's something like 跌宕起伏. There's like lots of plot twists. 跌宕, free, unconstrained. 跌宕起伏. 剧情. Yeah, the plot. All right, that's pretty advanced. Let's find another example. 剧情. Okay, 观众注视着剧情逐渐的展开. So the plot of maybe a play, it unfolded gradually, piecewise, bit by bit. And it's like, ooh, plot twist. You know. All right, 剧情. 巨人. Okay, so 巨人, okay, this we saw as only having one meaning, big. So big person, but this is like a giant. Giants! So the legends are true! Stone giants. Okay, 石头. Stone giants. Okay, 岩石巨人. Okay, 岩石巨人. I should use this one. 岩石巨人. Stone giants. All right. 原始巨人. All right. 它是商业巨人. Yeah, so this is giant, but it can mean giant in the sense in like, fantasy. 商业, so a commercial giant or bigwig. All right. So what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. The Chinese word for Big Mac. This one. Okay. 巨无霸. 巨无霸. This is Big Mac in Chinese. It uses this character. 巨无霸. What is 无霸? Is 无霸a word? Ba is ba dao. Maybe, I don't know why is it called 巨无霸? Big Mac. I don't know. I feel like Big Macs are a lot smaller than they used to be. I don't know, maybe it's changed. All right. 沮丧. 沮丧 is one of the piles of words. There's like 4 or 5 different words that mean dejected, depressed. I don't know, what's the word? Just unmotivated and like upset and can't be bothered. 考试失利让他很沮丧. What is 失利? Suffer defeat. Okay, as opposed to 胜利. Okay, defeated by the exam. 沮丧. Dejected, dispirited. Dispirited is a good translation. Yeah, 沮丧. What are the other ones? There's a whole bunch of other ones. I'll put dispirited in here. Dispirited. See what comes up. Oh, 沮丧. What's that? 萎靡不振. All right, I didn't know that one. 狼狈. Oh yeah, we did that one, but 狼狈不堪. 情绪消极. 消极 is negative, passive, inactive. 沮丧. Maybe it's the best. So 气馁. This one. 气馁, discouraged. Okay. There's other words. 泄气. Yeah, that's another one. 泄气. No, we want 灰心. 灰心. Grey heart. Grey heart is another one. To be discouraged. All right. Yeah, there's probably more. 沮丧. Anyway, 他很沮丧. All right, 局势. 局势 is something like the present set of circumstances or something like this. I don't know how to explain it. 国际局势复杂多变. Okay, so the international situation is complicated and 多变 has changed a lot. Multiple changes. State of affairs. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of words that are synonyms with 局势. The problem is they're just used in different contexts. So they don't really feel like synonyms. Just they all mean situation in different contexts. 举世瞩目. 举世瞩目. 举 to raise. 世 the world. 瞩. 瞩 here would be to pay attention. 目 eyes. 瞩目. Oh, maybe it's a word by itself. 瞩目. 举世瞩目 to raise the world's attention. 北京奥运会举世瞩目. Yeah, the Olympics in Beijing. Yeah, that was in 2008. Yeah, I was too young at the time. Oh no, I wasn't. 2008. I was in China in 2007. Yeah, I remember this. I was in China in 2007, and I saw the countdown clock in Beijing to the Olympics. The 倒计时. 倒计时. So I wonder if there's any photos. 北京奥运会. So probably I saw something like this. Yeah, probably something like this. Yeah, I was in Beijing. I saw the countdown clock to the Olympics, and yeah, I saw it 1 year. I remember it being like exactly 1 year before the Olympics when I was in Beijing. The one in Australia, I was too young. I was just doing my study. 于是瞩目 receive worldwide attention. Okay, 拘束. So we saw Julio being restrained, right? Julio or detained. 拘束. So 束 also refers to like bundles and restrained and things. This 拘束 kind of refers to someone's personality as being kind of not open, right? It's you're reserved or something like that. 拘束. Maybe there are other meanings. 拘束. 在陌生人面前他有些拘束. Yeah, it's like, oh, all right, 拘束. Let's see what the dictionary says, because that's a lot of definitions. There's only 2 definitions in the Chinese dictionary. 拘束, 形容词, 神态言行因受约束而不自然. Did you get that? So your words and actions are restricted and therefore unnatural. All right, 拘束. So it's awkward, but because of some external constraint. All right. And the next one is 学受约束. So to cause something else to be restricted. 拘束. All right. But usually what I see is 拘束. So 拘束, like you're not like forthcoming, something like this. 不要拘束. No, 拘束他的正当活动. Restrict your activities. All right. 穆雷 Murray 是一个温和不拘束的人. Yeah, so this is the adjective one. So it's not uncomfortable. All right. 感到拘束. Yeah, so something like in a formal occasion, maybe you're very restricted in what you can do. You can't, do random things at like a wedding or something like this. You have to be appropriate to the event. Okay, anyway, 巨头, literally giant head. 巨头, 两大科技巨头, 宣布合作. Yeah, so this is giant in the sense of technological giant. Tycoon, yeah. 巨头. Yeah, we saw, what was it? We saw this one, 巨人. Okay, 商业巨人, but 巨头, I think 巨头is more common. Not 100% sure though. Anyway, we'll just make a little note and we can figure the rest out. 巨头, 1 second, I'll see if I can find it. 巨头. Yeah, it's not in the dictionary, but all right, 巨头. It's not an uncommon word, really. You can do the trick. So just in case you missed out. So if you go to Google or whatever site, yeah, Google, and put site and .cn, it will give you web pages with a Chinese domain. So you'll get better websites. AI 巨头 and AI magnate. AI 巨头. 所谓美股七巨头. This is the big 7. Is this like Amazon, Google, blah, blah, blah. 美股七. What's it called? I forget. There's like an acronym. MAG 7. What's the acronym? Again, I find myself this one. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Tesla. How did Tesla get in there? Meta, Nvidia. Oh, okay, things have changed. FANG, FAANG. Except it's not 7 anymore. Mango. All right, things have changed. Facebook. Oh yeah, Facebook. Do people still use Facebook? I don't know. I occasionally use it, but anyway. So anyway, the point I wanted to make was, yeah, it's a very useful functionality, this, if you want to get Chinese pages and not get things that are randomly translated or things like this. Okay, 据悉. Yeah, 据悉, you see this in the news. So So when someone writes a news article, ideally they actually provide evidence for their claims, right? Yeah, if you don't have evidence, you can kind of use this. Juicy, it is believed. It is reported. Yeah. If you don't have evidence, normally you would not use this, you would just provide the evidence for your claims. But juicy, it is reported. According to reports, juicy, 新政策即将出台. What's 出台? The new policy will appear on stage? Oh, officially launch. Okay, juicy. Yeah. So there's a few of them. There's I think it's 据信. Is it that one? No, 据信. No, maybe it's not. So there's 据说. It is said reputedly. I think there's more though. Yeah, I looked it up in Pleco. 据报. So 据报, it is reported. 据报, 据称, it is said. This is what you do when you don't have evidence of your claims. 据传? Really? 据传, according to rumors. All right. 据料. No. 据料. Maybe this isn't real. Maybe I'm out. Yeah, let's ignore that one. 据说, 据闻. 据闻. All right, it is said. There is a 据信. I just didn't come up. 信. 据信. Yeah, there is a 据信. It is believed. 据信. It is believed that. So these kind of use passive voice, which means like, who is doing the believing? Oh, do you know the concept of weasel words? Weasel words. So, 微词. Weasel words in English. This is like this appeal to like a non-authority, an anonymous authority. Weasel words. You use these kind of weasel words. It's like, it is said, it is believed. Like, it is believed by who? Where's the other half of that sentence? Who believes that? Just say who believes it. Use these weasel words. Yeah. So, 据悉, and you'll see it in the news. 据悉, where is it? 据悉. Maybe you'll get some juicy propaganda. Not juicy, juicy news. Juicy, let's put it here. Juicy. I need news. Here's the news. Let's see what they use. Juicy. Google 据悉正在正与这个. Yeah, so Google, it is reported, is currently with SpaceX 就在轨数据中心. Wait, what is 轨数据中心? I don't know. 发射计划进行谈判. It is believed, it is said, it is reported. Yeah. 据悉 anthropic 据悉同意以9000亿 900 billion 美元估值开展融资轮的条款. All right. Yeah. This is what you use when you don't have evidence. If you have evidence, you use the evidence. All right. 举一反三. Yeah, 举一反三. It's kind of like something like you get back more than you give. I don't know how to say it. Raise one and infer three. So you give one and you get in return three. Deduce many things from one case. Okay, let's have a look. This looks like a job for the almighty Lao Wai Chongyu guide. 举一反三. 举一反三, to give someone a single answer so they can drive more answers. All right, is there a background story? Yeah. Oh, Confucius say, 举一反三. as mentioned in the original section, in the analytics, if I were to point out one corner of the room, you should be able to find the other corners of the room by yourself. All right. Oh, okay. That's kind of a vivid image. All right. So, can you quote Confucius, please? I don't know. So, now AI should be able to quote Confucius character for character, identical with actual Confucius. Okay, 不愤不提, what's that character? 不北不发, 举一, whoa, 举一隅, okay, 隅 is corner, okay, 角落, 举一隅, 不以三隅反, 则不复也, 则不复也. All right. I do not open up the truth to one who is not eager to learn, nor how about one who is not anxious to explain himself. When I have presented one corner of a square to anyone, and he cannot deduce the other three, I do not repeat my lesson. 举一反三. Wow. Is this like in Yuan? Yeah, I was hoping to find it in Yuan textbooks, but I didn't find it in Yuan textbooks. But there seems to be, okay, 小学yuan, 举一反三. Maybe it's the name of the textbook or the company, 举一反三. Oh, hold on. Here it is. Oh, it's on Douyin. 你修 in it. Why have we got AI? Hello. 举一反三. 举一反三是褒义词，其含演绎我的近义词，得一忘二。I don't care about its antonyms. Oh, I didn't ask this question. 举一反三，近义词含贬义。No, I don't know. I didn't ask that. Bit annoying it's on Douyin. So it does exist in this form. Right, let us continue. All right, 居, well, 居 is reside. 居, 我国居于亚洲东部. Okay, so 我国 is China. It literally says my country, but yeah, I think it only counts as China. I don't know. 我国. Yeah, it really is China. Like, I don't know. Even if you're like in a different country or you're from a different country in that country, speaking Chinese, 我国 would probably still mean China. It's a bit of a patriotic version of China. 我国居于亚洲东部. So China is in the east of Asia. Yeah. All right. 居于. All right. It's not even in there. Yeah. You know, honestly, I would use 位于 here. 位于 is a better choice of words. 位于. 位于中国. Yes, what's located in China. Lots of things are located in China. 位于中国的东南部. It's located in the southeast of China. So, 居于. Oh, I've forgotten how to speak Chinese. Occupy. 居. Oh, okay, so it's a little bit different. 居于领先位置. Occupy the lead. All right. All right, I don't think this is all that important. Let's move on. 居止. Juju is your kind of deportment or something like this. Your bearing, how to juju, bearing, manner, mean. I don't know. 优雅得体. So his, I think deportment. What's the definition of deportment? Deportment. Meaning deportment. The way a person behaves. I'm not sure. More just, it is kind of like that. I don't know. kind of a deportment. Anyway, it's a bit abstract. 举止，举姿态和风度。So 姿态 is your posture, and 风度 is this abstract thing. Is your demeanor. I don't know. 风度 bearing, yeah. All right. Anyway, 举止，举重，举重. So literally raise weight, raise heavy. What does raise heavy look like? It looks like that. That's what happens if you raise something heavy. That looks pretty heavy to me. Okay, 举重 is the Olympic sport of weightlifting or weightlifting in general, 举重, or exercises, 举重. Whoa. All right, how many of me's could she lift up? I don't know, she looks like she could lift up at least one, maybe two me's. What's going on with the hair? Is that just flicking and then took a photo? It's not attached, right? 举重. 举重 or bends. 举重. 举重. All right. 举重. 他是奥运举重冠军. All right. Olympic weightlifting champion. 举足轻重. 举足轻重. I feel like this is something like critical. I don't know how to explain it. 举足轻重. You play a critical role, influential. So 举足, is that a word? No, 举, raise. Here it's like raising it is sufficient. 轻重, 轻重. So when you have antonyms like this, 轻 and 重, light and heavy, mushed together, they become words like severity. So yeah. So you probably know 大小 is the size of something, right? 宽长, that's the thing. No, not 宽长, 宽广, 宽长. No, 宽长, no, 短长. Sorry, I should say 短长. 短长, this one, 短长. 短长. Oh, 长短. Oh, I'm so tired. 长短. I got there eventually. It took like 3 or 4 steps. Okay, 举足轻重. 这位顾问是公司在公司举足轻重. Okay, so 顾问举足轻重. It's a critical job. All right, 举足轻重. Is there anything else we need to know? 举足轻重. Not in the dictionary. All right, where are we? 卡车. 卡车, yeah, is truck. 一辆卡车满载货物驶过. All right, so it's truck, car. I don't know why it's car, but okay, so 卡车, but you can also say 货车, 货车, this one. And I think they're the same thing, right? 货车. Goods car is, or goods vehicle is truck. 卡车. Are they the same? 卡车 looks bigger. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it though. Let's move on. 开办. Yeah, so 开办. 办 refers to doing things like office or jobs and businesses and things like that. 开 here implies you're starting something. You're starting like a business or something like this. 开办了一个小工厂. Yeah, 开办. Starting a business, setting up, opening a business. 开办了一家小工厂. Anything else to add? All right. Okay, 开采. Yeah, I didn't notice, but we switched to K's. 开采. Yeah, 采 is kind of like collect or gather or something like this, right? Or yeah, so 开采, it's referring to things like you're exploiting resources, you're extracting and exploiting resources. The K implies you're kind of starting or opening it up, right? So yeah, extract, exploit, mine. 工人们开采煤矿. So this is a coal mine. 开采. Okay, so 开采, it's just, okay, so you're not starting a new mine, you're exploiting or extracting the resources in a mine. It's usually mining. 开采. Yeah, I think it's more mining than anything else. What's the dictionary say? 开采, 挖掘. Oh, yeah, so 挖掘 is to excavate. All right. 开采石油. So you can extract oil. 开采石油. All right. Well, the dictionary says you can do that. 具有开采的危害. All right. All right. 开场. I don't know. 场 can refer to like stages and things. So 经营开场前广告很多. 开场 for a movie. 开场 for a movie. Okay. Normally 上映 for a movie. 上映. 开场. Let's see what the dictionary says for 开场. 开场文艺等演出的开始，也比喻一般活动的开始。All right, 开场. So it's just the start of something. So it started at, what's 开场? Oh, we'll get to that in a second. 开场。快点儿，要是错过这出戏的开场，就太可惜了。This is a noun. This is the beginning of an event. This is a noun. All right. 不知道如何开场. So this is start. So this is just anything, right? It doesn't have to be on stage. It's just, all right. It's used kind of, I don't know, for humor or something like this, maybe. 这个人没有回应这个人对话的开场白啊。Okay, so this is the next word. 开场白. So we know this is start or beginning. Yeah. All right. 开场白. This is a completely new word for me. It's not in the dictionary, but it's listed under 开场 as a word. So 主持人的开场白很精彩. So this is a prologue. So let's put this into Google image search. Opening remarks. But it has to be like oral? Is that the idea? It didn't really help, did it? How many windows have I got open? Oh, what have I looked up? So much craziness. All right. How do we get back here? All right. 开场白。说了几句开场白之后，他即宣布优胜者名单 the winners. A few preliminary remarks. 开场白. So I guess you have to be giving some sort of speech. All right. Yeah, all right. I guess we have to be giving some kind of. Yeah, I'm getting really tired. I'm gonna fall asleep in a second. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out of the house, I think. Okay, speech like setting or something in that ballpark. All right. 演讲的开场白. 开场白. Why is there a 白? Whoa. Whoa. Is that the record? Anti-communist. What? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna learn this way. 开场白 preamble. 主持人的开场白，老师的开场白，视频的开场白，简短的自我介绍作为开场白，销售的开场白。All right. All right. And usually you say something like, without further ado, 二话不说. Like this. With not saying anything further. 二话不说. I don't know, maybe that's not it. What without further ado. 不用再说，不再等待，言归正传。That's if you get off topic, isn't it? 闲话少说，不再费尽周折。I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. 开场白. This is a prologue to something such as a play or speech. Blah, blah, blah. All right, 开除. I think we talked about this one. Maybe we did this one. 开除. Yeah, we talked about this one. I remember showing Mr. Burns. 开除. 他因作弊被学校开除。开除, yeah, expelled or fired. 开除. So if you're teaching, you get 开除. 你不胜任工作被辞退了，被辞退了。You are fired. 你被开除了，开除。将我开除后，桃园老板泣不成声。Okay, after 将我开除后 ，after I was fired or expelled, it probably is fired though. 劝退辞退。不敢开除人，你就没资格当老板。All right. So if you don't have the guts to fire someone, you don't have the qualifications to be a boss. 主管开除老员工 ，You're fired. 居然是为了给关系互让位。Okay, so this is probably illegal. So they fired some employees so that someone else could get the job, that it was just a 关系, a contact. 开除. Here we go. This is Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk joined the US government for a bit and kind of started firing everyone left, right, and center. 特斯拉号召加班，中国足常被开除。I don't know. Some Chinese group was fired. 特斯拉开除卷网开除卷网组长。Oh, I don't know. 开除。I'm not sure if I want to go into this. Has someone been 开除？开除。含沙造图团开除党籍。All right. Whatever. You're fired. You're expelled. 开除。All right. I'm really tired. Let's call it a video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and try not to get expelled from school. And I will see you in subsequent videos. TTFN.